Today we're going to be doing day 11 of the Junk Journal January challenge. Today's prompt is eclectic, so I'm going to be doing a collage that has lots of different patterns and clashing things going on. I'm going to use some colours that maybe don't always go together, some things that are in a style that I don't always use. So normally I do a lot of vintage inspired spreads and have all of the lovely like botanical florals and things like that, and I decided to go for something that kind of melded a few different styles in that eclectic way. So I have some colours that definitely don't go together, but it's kind of weird because I feel like even though a lot of these things you wouldn't immediately put them together, I think just because they're all in such a mix, it kind of does go together. So I was really unsure as I was putting this page together of my choice for doing this, because I knew I just wanted to keep this to collage materials and not do too much in the way of any like paints or mixed media things. I just wanted to keep this collage and see how many different like patterns and textures I could bring into this and have them sort of layered and overlapping. And starting off with that note card of the teacup as one of my first pieces, I think helped me to focus my efforts a little bit. Otherwise I probably would have felt like everything was all over the place and the eclectic would have just been too much. I think that this is such a fun prompt though, because you can really do anything and embrace experimenting with different things. So maybe pull out some supplies you don't always turn to, or try some new colour schemes, try some new patterns, and just see how they play within your journal, because the whole point of this challenge anyway is to, try new things, learn new things, and so it's a really fun way to just introduce different patterns to your journal. This here is a paper bag that I actually got in the Netherlands when I went last summer, and I just thought that this pattern as well would go really well. Basically, if it didn't match, I was putting it on this page. I was trying to stick to colours that didn't like completely go against each other. So I was trying to think, okay, well, I've got like, some blues going on here, and not having it be like too juxtaposed against each other, but at the same time, normally I would not put these things together. So I popped this underneath the teacup here and left the ripped edge there just for a nice effect. And then I layered some floral paper on top, which definitely does not match at all, but in a weird way it kind of does. Like, I think it did go quite nicely just to have that peeking out of the bottom left hand corner there. And then I've got some pink and cream grid washi tape going on here in the middle. And then this is a cutout from the printable, which if you haven't seen the announcement video for Junk Journal January, I'll leave a link down below, because if you signed up, you would get access to a free printable, thanks to Get Messy, who I'm running this challenge along with. So you can download that, and if you want to use a similarly wacky and wild pattern in your journal too, then that's how you can access this. And I just thought that it was perfect for adding on top of this blue page here. So I think for this page, because I was using so much colour and pattern, at least for the way that I typically work in my journals, I wanted to keep this fairly simple. So although there's a lot going on here, I didn't actually use a lot of different elements to make up my collage clusters. I kept them fairly large, and like here I thought about adding some smaller details like some little stickers or something, and it was just not something that I thought would go with the page. Although I did add this scrap of William Morris washi tape that I had just for the bottom right hand corner there, because I felt like something was missing from that area of the page. And I think it will be interesting as well when I wrapped that floral piece on the right hand side behind onto the next page. It gives me something to already start working with for the next page as well. I am just coming in here with my white pencil just to add a little bit of scribbly detail, but not in a way that detracts too much from everything else that we've already got going on this page. And that is pretty much the final result, although I couldn't resist adding some vintage style washi tape here. So we really do have it all going on this page. But that is everything for my journal with me for today. Thank you for joining me. As always, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.